Hi everyone, so I just finished doing my foundation routine video, and the next thing I do after my foundation is always my eyebrow, so I thought why not make a video on that. I'm gonna show you the way I do it, and hopefully this can be helpful to many of you. There's no set way of doing eyebrows. I think that you should be able to find your own way, some way where you're comfortable with it, and whatever works for you. I like to watch a lot of videos, so I do take, tips from here and from there, and then I just found my own way of doing it. I'm gonna start, and I'm just gonna show you what I'm gonna use prior so that you can know what I'm using. I'm using the Brow Tones by Coastal Scents. It has 4 colors, and I use all 4 colors because I just like the way all the colors work together. I use 2 brushes. The first brush I start with is my Bare Essentials brow brush. I think it's amazing the way it goes on your eyebrows, and it's a stiff brush, so it gives you a nice way to define your brows. And I also use this eyeliner brush. I think this is a drugstore brand. I've had it for a while. I never knew what to use it for because I don't like it for eyeliner or anything like that. So I use it for my eyebrows, and you'll see how. And another thing I use is Maybelline New York Define a Brow, and I use this lightly. I don't use it too much, but you will see how I use it. So what I start out with is this color in my brow palette, and I take my Bare Essential brush, and as you can see I already have one brow done, so I'm gonna start doing the second one. So I just lightly tap it in. I don't want to put too much on the brush. Lightly tap it in, tap it on my hand just in case there's fallout, and then I start right here where my brow arches. You can start wherever you want, but I just like the way when you start there, it helps you find the shape that you want. So I am holding my brush lightly, and I took it all the way, as you can see, to the end, and now I'm coming to the front to fill it in. And basically all I'm doing is filling in my eyebrows. Again, I'm going to go back to the same color, put it in lightly, and come back and do the same thing. Fill it in starting from the angle all the way to the corner, and then come to the front and fill in the front. And that's the first color. Second color I use is the first color in the quad, and dip my brush, and again tap it, take it, and do the same thing I did with the other color. Start at the angle, bring it to the end, and fill it in. Again, going back to the same color, start at the angle, fill it in to the end, and back to the front just to fill in my eyebrow. Then I go and I use the third color, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm using that color, and the last color I'm going to use is the black. So I'm using the third color right now, put my brush in, tap it, and doing the same thing. I just like the way this combination of color gives my eyebrows a more natural shade. And if you mess up, you can always clean it off. Going in for my second time at the angle, bring it to the end, to the front, and That's that color. And now I'm going to use my last color, which is black. Dip it in lightly in the black. And do the same thing, but a little softer because I don't want a harsh black line. Go back in the black, tap, and lightly. And as you can see, my eyebrows are, well, my eyebrow is filled in. Now I'm going to take my other brush and go into the black. So I'm taking my eyeliner brush, going into the black, dip it lightly, and go to the corner and just bring the line to where I want it. This brush allows me to get a softer, thinner line. So I'm going to go back in the black, tap, and go over it. Sometimes I just bring it to the front just to add a little bit extra color, refined color. And now what I do is I take my pencil and I just, with the pencil, I just do the outer corner. Lightly. Again, I don't want a harsh line. Then I go back into the black and just a little bit, just to set in the pencil. And once my eyebrow is done, I go back to the first color I used, which was that reddish brownish color, and I use that to create a shape on my eyebrow. So I'm still using the liner brush, and I take it, dip it, and then just trace my eyebrows, the outer part. And I just bring it halfway to the end and then blend it in with the black. Just want to create a nice line. I think I put more on this one than this one, so I'm just going to go back and fix this one up. And that's it. My eyebrows are done. Remember, your eyebrows don't have to be twins. They're not twins. They're not identical. They just, you know, have to be similar. They're sisters. I've heard other people refer to them as sisters. And you can always clean them up by taking... I take a small foundation brush and I dip it into a foundation or a concealer and just take it and clean up the edges. That allows you to erase any mistakes or anything of the sort. Again, just cleaning up any fallout. That you get from the other brushes, and you can do that in the bottom too. So And I'm just cleaning them up like I said. And I'm done. I hope you found it helpful, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask me, feel free to message me, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. Thank you. Have a great weekend, or have a great day. So this is the complete look all together. I'm going to show you guys really quick what I used to finish off my eyes. Basically what I did was put on some eyeshadow, some eyeliner, and some mascara. For my eyes, I used the Maybelline Expert Wear Eyeshadow Natural Smokes. I used all the colors. I used the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner to use on my waterline and tight line, and I also put some under my lower lashes. I used my lash stiletto in black for eyeliner, and my favorite mascara, CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. And then I finished off my eyebrows. What I did was I took a white pencil and kind of drew a little white line in the bottom, and then just took my foundation brush and just blended it in, just giving myself a highlight. And I used the same pencil in the inner part of the eye, and again just blended it in. And I finished the look off with my Just Bitten Twilight lip stain, and that's it. The look came together. If you guys have any questions or want to see me do a video on anything that I showed, please feel free to contact me. You can message me, you can comment, and I'll be more than happy to do the video for you guys. Thank you for watching.